Truecaller presents Call It Out because it's not okay. जैसा कि टाइटल पढ़ के आपको समझ में आ गया होगा कि आज हम खेलने वाले हैं कबड्डी.
Yes.
ये बहुत अच्छे जोक्स हैं, ये राइटर ने लिखे हैं. And we're going to play Never Have I Ever. वही पार्टी गेम जो आप अपने क्रश रोहित को जानने के बहाने खेलते हो, and in the process you end up learning random facts about his crush शरण्या.
Oh damn.
हुआ है आपके साथ?
No.
मेरे साथ तो बार-बार होता है. Anyway, so let me introduce you guys to our participants. Here we have the beautiful Srishti Shrivastava. Srishti,
Hello.
Hello. Please introduce yourself.
Namaste. Hi guys. मेरा नाम सृष्टि श्रीवास्तव है and I am an actor. Born in Lucknow, brought up in Bombay, and gorgeous as ever.
Amazing girl power.
Girl power.
Girl power. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Anupriya Kapoor. Anupriya.
Hi guys, I'm Anupriya and I'm a blogger and a startup founder and I'm from Delhi.
Merenla? How do you say that? I'm so sorry.
Merenla.
Merenla?
Imsong.
Imsong. My name gets mispronounced all the time. I've been called Huma Kaleshi my whole life.
I've been called a lot worse. Nice. Yes.
So do you always correct people?
Merenla, malaria, Marela, Thakela,
Oh, wow.
and Andheri Kurla. Like, thanks guys.
We call you M.
Yeah, just,
Like the James Bond, like M.
That's the best, yeah. I'm an actor and a content creator. I hate Ruafza and I'm terrified of snakes.
Lovely.
Moving on, we have Leeza Mangaldas. Hi, Leeza.
Hi, how do I top that introduction?
I think you can, depending on what you do.
I create sex-positive content.
Yeah.
Yes.
More orgasms, please.
I think you topped that already. Okay, great. So here, guys, let's start this game because we're on a clock and this is how it works. I'm sure आपने game पहले खेला होगा. बहुत simple है. इसके 4 round हैं. In each round, we will ask you a set of questions, and if you have done or experienced those things, then you take a shot. This is not alcohol. This is just really bad coffee.
It's
shots.
not alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, it's not alcohol. This is a very good show. तो ये कॉफी है और ज़्यादा अच्छी कॉफी नहीं, थोड़ी और जैसे जैसे राउंड्स बढ़ते जाएंगे और ज़्यादा कड़वी बिटर होती जाएगी.
ठीक.
तो just
Ready. On.
ready on. Okay. So question number 1. Never have I ever said I love you first. Amazing.
हर बार.
हर बार
मैं ये क्या होता है खता करती हूँ. I love you और I love you बोल देती हूँ.
और
फिर कुछ नहीं आता. आता है. Don't.
You've been friend zoned.
Too many times.
Too many
Happening
times.
too often now.
But it's okay. दिल तो बच्चा है जी.
हाँ ठीक.
One day we will conquer this.
सामने से आएगा.
सामने से आएगा. उस दिन पता चलेगा.
What about you?
I've actually never said I love you.
Oh, यार.
I know. Okay, sorry. Okay, moving on quickly. So I have never drunk texted my partner.
I don't drink.
अरे पापा.
I have PMS texted, so I don't know if I should.
I think you should drink.
Like, you have ruined my life. That sort of.
Then so maybe have another one. You can feel it. Okay. Gotten sad if my crush has not seen my Instagram story.
Damn.
यार ये खत्म हो
I
गया.
don't know, man. I feel like I'm a bit old for that now.
What do you mean?
Just been in a relationship for so long.
Stalked an ex on social media.
Drink.
इसको तो सारे दे दो shots.
रोज की बात. Anyway.
ये तो उसको और मंगाने पड़ेंगे भाई.
हाँ guys,
Coffee order करो.
बहुत
पास में कोई है कॉफी शॉप.
तुरंत से कॉफी और चाहिए होगा.
Okay. So now this is round 1. I must say you girls have done very well.
Thank you.
I think if there was a voting thing, I think she would just win hands down.
उसका भी एक ही बचा है.
उसका भी एक ही बचा है.
But mine was PMS texting.
Yeah, I think
you
so,
were
that
just
was half a
waiting to
point.
grab the glass.
It's very recent, guys.
And with that, we move to round 2. Never have I ever been called up by a stalker past midnight. Has a stalker ever called you past midnight?
It's getting better.
It is getting better. And it's terrifying, no? Like, I remember this guy who in his head was having a relationship with me.
Oh no.
So literally at first I started getting messages. First on like Instagram, then on like whatever. Somehow he got my number.
This is
And
recent.
Yeah, this is a few years ago. And in his head, we're having a relationship. हम तब मिले थे. मैं कहा कब मिले थे?
Oh my
क्या हुआ था?
gosh.
Like
No,
it's
this
kind of
happened to
weird.
me when I was quite young, maybe like in 9th or 10th standard or something. And this guy kept calling on my number. I didn't know who it was, nothing, कुछ शक्ल कुछ नहीं पता. And he kept calling me and I was very young, तो डांटना वाटना नहीं आता था मुझे. So my dadi was around. So she picked up the phone. क्या है? घर आना है, something like that. घर आना है, शादी करनी है. That's what he said. झाड़ू लेके मारूंगी मैं तुम्हें.
What about you? Like,
So I'm talking about the days जब mobiles नहीं होते थे, and you know, you used to get these calls on regular phones.
Yeah.
So there was no way to tell who's calling.
correct.
And used to get these calls, and this guy used to make very weird sounds on the phone. Like there was no way to block nothing, and would make these weird and all
my
those kind of
gosh.
sounds. And I was in school. It
Yeah.
was horrible.
Received an inappropriate comment in my workplace.
सबने
Wow.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. I have a visual of this, and it's not even a man, it was a woman. And I was interning somewhere, and it was not sexual or anything like that. It was just because I am how I am, and I was sitting the way I was, and she was like, no, be like a lady. You're in an office space and you have to sit like a lady and talk like a lady, not not laugh loudly. और मेरा एकदम ही मुझे समझ ही नहीं आया, मैं छोटी थी, कॉलेज में थी, तो I was trying to understand if that's the way you have to be, if you're a woman. So I was still like figuring it out. So now I think that was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I have become more of myself after that.
Right.
Yeah.
But the talent manager or whatever at the channel that I was working with was like, you know, if you want to get ahead in this career, you should get a job, because you're nothing to write home about down there.
Oh man.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did. I'm telling you. And I mean, luckily I have a thick skin. But you know, how dare you?
Yes, of
how
course,
dare you
of
comment
course.
on my body? And also, I hate that people typecast women in the entertainment industry as if you're just there for color. You know what I mean? Not credibility.
No, yes.
No, nobody cares what's up here.
Correct.
You know, and they'd say that to me.
You have to
Nobody
look.
cares.
You have to look right.
Why are you so serious?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The entitlement of men in the comment section, you know, passing comments, thinking that you dressed up for them.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. कि like आज मेरे लिए dress किया ये sexy दिखाया, but I'm not yeah. और दिखाओ yeah.
I get तेरा तो नहीं है, कुछ नहीं
Oh
है.
yeah, I also get that. It's fine.
Never have I ever had a stranger ask me for nudes. But should I take half a sip since you're an expert on half sips? If somebody sent it to me.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
if
the
somebody
next one.
sent it, then
Sent to
Unsolicited pics.
Half.
oh, I drank.
yeah.
Yeah, so what do? You just ignore it, right? And move on.
I got a full video.
What?
Oh my
yeah.
god.
And the most annoying thing is like, you know, you just like something, and you just click it, and then suddenly it's there. You're just like, oh, you know. And then, but you're able to click it only after you've seen like a good 3-4 seconds because you panic and you start.
पहले तो समझ में नहीं आता कि
Yeah.
चल क्या रहा है.
Yeah,
क्यों?
exactly.
क्या हो क्या रहा है?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. I'm like the panic and then like yeah.
ये stranger नहीं था, ये I had met this person on a trip, कहीं तो मैं गई थी और फिर ऐसे मिले थे.
हाँ.
फिर we became Facebook friends ऐसे और फिर मैं बॉम्बे आ गई वहाँ से. And then I got a message from him, so I was very excited कि oh we're getting back in touch, okay तो बात करते हैं. And I saw it was a picture, and I opened it, and he had sent me a pic.
अरे यार.
मैंने बोला कि
मतलब उससे पूछा नहीं था भैया क्यों?
हाँ भैया आप भागो यहाँ से ना.
आप चाहते मतलब इसको देख के क्या हो जाएगा? मतलब अच्छा तो लगेगा.
I don't know. Do they think it's a?
I don't know.
What is the?
नहीं एक तरीका होता है ना, आपको कोई लड़की पसंद है, आप उससे बातें करिए, थोड़ा पटाइए उससे, थोड़ा you know कुछ फूल भेजिए. तरीके होते हैं करने के. मतलब what is this तरीका?
I have no idea why they think that is a tactic that will ever result in
When
any
has it
any
worked?
positive-
When has it worked? I wanna.
हाँ मतलब disgust के अलावा और कोई
कभी ये नहीं होता
कोई
कि
इमोशन ऐसे एक्ट से आ ही नहीं सकता
Wow.
है. मतलब अमेजिंग भाई साहब.
क्या भेजा है आपने फोटो भाई साहब?
भाई साहब आपकी मम्मी को भेजना चाहिए, आप ऐसी हरकतें कर रहे हैं. Okay, never have I ever been catcalled on the street.
इसको नहीं हुआ है.
Cheers guys.
ये तो 8 साल से मतलब जब हम 8 साल के थे तब से हो रहा है.
In the streets like we're cattle or dogs, not like. Like all those weird sounds they make.
What does this mean?
Yeah. It's what? We'll come running to you, kya? I mean, when has that worked? Again, I want to know when has that worked? You kya statistics here?
I don't know where it's come from when.
I feel like a marketplace or like a mall or a theatre is also as much a girl's space as a guy's space. Why are you making her feel like it's like she has to seek your permission or approval?
Yeah.
Or if she comes into your gaze as if she has to feel uncomfortable. You know?
Yeah.
Like we own that space as much as you do.
Yeah, I
You
wish
know?
we could feel safer occupying public space. Like the sad reality is that occupying public space alone as a woman is often not a safe experience.
Yeah. So ladies, now we are in round 3. My next question is, never have I ever received a rape threat on the phone.
Online, yes. Not phone, but
Oh wow. Okay. Online but not on the phone.
multiple times.
By the same harasser?
No, different. Because whenever a certain belief doesn't match with people and I put it out, they think it's okay to, just send a rape threat. I'm sorry. It's just,
No, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, do you want to talk about it? It's okay if you don't. Like,
it's just, you get used to it. And they just feel that, they can just send anything and everything just because you're a woman, you're a single mother. They just say, and I don't know, does it sound worse in Hindi? It does.
oh God.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. Like, I feel like अजीब है ना मतलब मुझे क्या लगता है कि अगर आपके घर में चोरी हो जाए, if I'm wearing a gold watch and somebody steals it, then I can go and I can complain because I'm the victim. But with a woman, if somebody sort of assaults you or rapes you or whatever, like you're always made to feel as if it's your problem and as if you did something wrong to attract that kind of attention. Like there's always so much victim shaming that happens.
In fact, a lot of times the account gets reported, like multiple girls reported for you.
Yeah.
And that account gets blocked.
I actually have a really good idea for this. I feel like for every stalker, like on Truecaller or whatever, what they should start doing is like if 2 or 3 number, and this is a suggestion, so take it. If you have 2 or 3 women reporting the same number, you should just give them like a tick, like a tick.
Oh yeah.
Saying stay away from this number. This person has been ticked. Never have I ever been tagged in vulgar posts or photos by strangers on the social media.
और नहीं पी जा रही.
हाँ मैं नहीं पी रही और मैं बट हुआ है पॉइंट ये.
छोटू सिप ले लो.
हाँ.
क्या करे?
I don't even know why people like on some unrelated, like some totally random pictures they will tag.
Why is it the thing? What? क्यों करते हैं ऐसे?
I think to get your attention. I don't even know.
Yeah.
To notice
And
that
create
you've been
fake
tagged.
accounts as well and then tag. Yeah.
I've had people make fake accounts of me, use my picture, morph it to like a naked body and send it to me, and I'm like, how? Why? Like, why would you do this? Like, it's not even.
कितना टाइम है और क्या सोच रहे हैं? मेरे
ये टाइम अच्छी चीजों में लगाओ मतलब, and I know like whatever social media takes it down like because they also have whatever, but I'm like even for those few hours or a day or whatever, what purpose does it serve?
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Thank you, girls. I think this has been such an incredible bunch, and thank you for sharing your stories so honestly, so candidly. I know it's quite beautiful. Never have I ever shared my harassment experience openly.
I guess we all have
I think
to.
we should just like
Cheers.
cheers to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
really well done.
Cheers.
Because it can be incredibly hard, but I feel like the fact that more of us talk about it and we can discuss it, I feel it also empowers other young girls women in general to just come out and talk about their
Not
experiences.
just tolerate quietly, right?
Yeah.
Never have I ever blocked my harasser.
Oh, multiple times.
Yeah.
Can I not drink though? I'll just keep it here.
Let's do cheers and keep it back.
Yeah,
Too much
good
coffee.
idea.
Drank.
I'm allowing this change. Keep it here in the center of the table. Just keep it here.
Works.
Pretend
Okay.
feel, yeah.
Never have I ever called out the harassment when it happened.
No.
I don't. So I have very strong reflexes. So every time I've been groped, I've made sure I've punched the person. I don't know. It's my hand reaches their face, and then my brain starts understanding what
After.
happened. Yeah. So it's always like, and then I'm like, Q as I can, then it comes,
Never have I ever complained to the HR about harassment.
पूरा पे
So I was training in a hotel, and there's this intern who came and groped me because I was pushing a trolley, and he decided to grope me just all of a sudden, just jumped up and groped. I took it to the HR, but nothing happened.
Really?
Yeah. He was back into circulation of those temp employees within a couple of days.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
That's true. Like I feel like we have to have stronger like laws against like at work
Yeah.
harassment. I feel like एक तो anyway हमारे यहाँ इतना मुश्किल है कोई लड़की पढ़ लिख के नौकरी करके घर से बाहर निकले. I'm talking about like you know us as a country. And anyway you see such few girls work even on a film set.
Yeah.
I mean today of course it's changing gradually, but I know like you know there's some sets you walk on, there are very few women working behind the camera. And I feel so much more better as an actor when I see more women just around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes it more like a safer space for you to work in. And ऐसा कभी नहीं होना चाहिए यार कि कोई लड़की complain करे आप उसको ignore कर दो.
And you know, it took so much courage. You know, you're 19, 20, you have built the courage to go to the HR head and talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I was shivering when I was talking. I had tears in my eyes. And he heard me. He was very empathetic at that time, but nothing happened.
Crazy.
Should just name and shame, you know. Instead of employee of the month, they should have harasser of the month and have the photograph and put it there, and everyone's okay. This is the person to avoid. Yeah.
Fire them. Yeah, you should fire them. You should not tolerate this kind of behavior at all. Never have I ever filed a cybercrime complaint against phone harassers.
I have. But I'm not
I mean, we've
drinking.
spoken about it. I'm
Yeah.
not drinking. Yeah.
To some extent, this type of behavior feels almost like par for the course or something. It's become so normalized that I
Yes.
regret that as someone who puts themselves out there as a creator, actor, I mean, I guess to some extent, anyone with a public Instagram account, it doesn't matter whether you have 50 million followers or 5 followers or 500 followers.
Right.
But I feel like the sad thing is we almost are socialized to believe that if you're putting yourself out there, this is just par for the course. I mean,
Yes.
deal with it. Ignore it.
Yeah.
You know? And
Don't
I
ignore
definitely think I've been like, it's just exhausting, right? Like, I mean, we should hire somebody to only report
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
all day.
Don't ignore it. Don't
Right.
keep silent about it. Call it out.
Yeah,
That's
just
the
call it
bottom
out.
line. Like you call it out.
Block.
So you know it's so strange. Like I feel like all of us have been so open and so candid about our experiences, but actually just both of us have ended up actually reporting it. Like
Yeah.
I want to just ask the others, why didn't you guys go to the authorities or to the cops or report it in any way? Like what stopped you?
I don't know. The idea of it is scary. I don't know. And I felt like maybe when I was older, I haven't. पता नहीं कि वहाँ पे जाके मैं क्या बोलूँगी और क्या होगा. क्या होगा जैसे होता है ना कि क्या ही होगा तुम वहाँ जाओगी तो कुछ नहीं होगा. ये बात हो जाएगी उनको पता चल जाएगा और ख़त्म हो जाएगा. So that thing of it will never what is the word कि it will never turn into something कि वो पकड़ा जाए ये वो कि ये बात हो जाएगी वो लिखा जाएगा बात खत्म हो जाएगी. So probably just didn't make that effort. I don't know.
It's like, what's the point of
What's the
going?
point?
You have to
Exactly.
go to the police station, you have to sit there, you have to say, they'll write, and then they'll call you to court to testify, all those things.
Yeah, it's
and
just-
then you're like, this is just eating up too much of my time. I have so much better
That's
things to
also
do.
one
Yeah,
thing.
that sort of thing. Like, I don't have the time, then I have the court appointments, then all of that stuff. And it just sort of scares you that you have to do so. It just sounds so overwhelming.
It's a overwhelming, intimidating scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. उसको गाली दिया तो मुझे डर लग गया गाली देगा वो घर आ गया वैसे. तो अगर ये किया मैंने उसके बाद अगर वो जेल गया छूट गया उसके बाद घर आ गया वो भी एक डर बैठा रहता है कि उल्टा ना पड़ जाए.
I think we should now start sharing more positive experiences on social media apart from the fact कि ऐसा हुआ है, but experiences where we've actually managed to deal with it
Yes.
by
Yeah.
calling it out.
Yeah.
And that will give courage
I agree,
rather than just
100%.
sharing the experience.
Do you guys know only 12% of women in India actually end up reporting?
What are you saying?
Yes.
That's it.
That's
Such a
an actual
problematic
figure.
number, dude.
That's an actual problematic number, like because there's so much misinformation about the process, and I feel there's so much like fear,
Stigma also attached to
also
reporting.
stigma.
Yeah.
It's like then you become defined by this event.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is why, so I wish that reporting was normalized. Instead of harassment being normalized, if reporting was normalized,
Yes.
you're just one more person who reported an injustice and you deserve recourse, right? More
But which
people.
is why initiatives like this, these are important, because I think all of us are actually doing exactly that. We're talking about it, we're normalizing. All of us have lived through it. We're talking about our experiences, and we're telling people, you know, it's really okay. We're normal people.
Yeah.
You know, we live amongst you. You know, and we have gone through this, and this is how we dealt with it. And maybe somebody will watch this and be like,
Yeah.
hey, this one's like me, and that one's like me, and this happened to me as well. And maybe, you know, they
Why
actually.
should we put up with it?
And why should we? Yeah, exactly. Why should we put up with it? Exactly. तो हमारे game का purpose यही था. For us to realize that blocking such people isn't enough. We must report. The government and police are doing their bit. Let's do ours. Yes, it's tough to go out there and to report. Yes, there are a lot of obstacles in our way, but such behavior is not okay. Let's promise to always try to report harassment, both physical and digital. If not for ourselves, then for other women. It's the only way this stops. Truecaller has a list of helpline numbers on its app, which make it very convenient to report. Let's use these resources. Let's take active action against harassers. Let's call it out. Let's call it out. Thank you.